watching the News Hour at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, when Mamata Banerjee was fighting for her re-election last year, she positioned herself as the mother, the Ma, who would look after her children in her state. The Ma who will ensure her Manush is not let down. But today, Mamata Banerjee's comments betray that promise. A minor girl who had gone to attend a birthday party of a Trinamool leader's son was allegedly raped by him and his friends. The victim's family alleges that the Trinamool leader's son threatened them against taking the minor to any government hospital or reporting the matter to the police. Listen in to the father of the girl who alleges that he was forced to cremate his 14-year-old daughter due to pressure from the politician.
রাস্তায় যে ডেকে সেদিন ভয় দেখিয়েছে লোকটাকে
না রাস্তায় ডেকে ভয় দেখে
তাহলে কোথায় ভয় দেখিয়েছে
বাড়িতে হুমকি দিয়েছে
কারা
রাতে তাদের মুখ চেনা যায়
তারপরে কারা এসেছিল একদিনের মধ্যে 4 থেকে আজকে হচ্ছে 6 তারিখ
5 তারিখে হয়েছে ঘটনা
হ্যাঁ
ওই একদিনে আইছে
তারপরে কারা এসেছিল
তারপরে তো আসেনি
সমাজবাদী লোকজন এসেছিল
না আগেই তো সমরকরি
হ্যাঁ
ওরাই তো আগেই
ওরা কি সমাজবাদী লোকজন ছিল
হ্যাঁ
কি করে জানলেন
ছেলে
কি করে জানলেন
আমার মেয়ে তো ওই বাড়িতেই গেছে
ওই বাড়ি থেকে আপনি কি করে কনফার্ম হলেন ওই বাড়িতে গেছে
মেয়ে বলে গেছে যে ওই সমরকরি ছেলের জন্মদিন ওই বাড়িতে আমি যাচ্ছি
You heard the father of the victim. Now the police has arrested the accused, but the Trinamool Congress leader, the father, is nowhere to be found. Shockingly, the Bengal chief minister trivialized the crime, asking if it was a case of rape or a love affair gone wrong. Listen in to the audacious comment made by Mamata Banerjee.
Actual rape হয়েছে না প্রেগন্যান্ট ছিল বা অন্য কোনো কারণ হয়েছে নাকি কেউ ধরে ধরে চড় মেরেছে শরীরটা খারাপ হয়েছে লাভ অ্যাফেয়ার্স তো ছিলই বাড়ির লোকেরাও সেটা জানতো কারণ আমার পক্ষে সম্ভব নয় এটা ইউপি নয় যে লাভ জিহাদ নিয়ে আমি প্রোগ্রাম শুরু করব
So the legitimate question we are asking on the news hour tonight, why trivialize a minor's rape? That's the question and the debate.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining the debate is Dr. Shantanu Sen, Member of Parliament of the Trinamool Congress, and with him is Amit Malviya. Dr. Shantanu Sen, it pains me to hear the Chief Minister of a state make a statement of this kind. A minor's rape, a 14-year-old girl who has been cremated, whose father is saying that it was pressure on him and his family to cremate the child and not point any fingers, considering a politician is involved, and the Chief Minister on a mic standing there and saying, is it a love affair? Or is it a case of a pregnancy? Or is it love jihad? Is this the manner in which a chief minister and a woman chief minister can be so insensitive to speak about a minor child's rape? Dr. Shantanu Sen, it's shocking. As a human being, but as a woman, it enrages me that you can hold a mic and talk in this manner, and you, without even waiting for the courts to get into this entire matter, you can actually pass a judgment like this, and you're the chief minister of the state and the home department comes under you. Dr. Shantanu Sen, what is happening in Bengal?
Madam, if it pains you, then at the same time it also pains me seeing you presenting half-truth. Fortunately, I was there in that particular program where Madam Mamata Banerjee has spoken this. And I was fortunate enough to listen to the entire statement or entire speech given by her. She has categorically said in presence of DGP of West Bengal and Commissioner Calcutta Police that investigation is not yet complete, but there is a media trial. She has categorically raised a very valid question. The incident took place on 5th and it has been reported on 10th. Why this delay of 5 days? Why before the investigation was completed, the body was burned, and why before the investigation was completed there is a media trial? She has shown her all possible sympathies for this family, for this child. She has categorically said that it is not good. It is absolutely a bad incident. But she wanted to know why this late reporting, why this media trial, why
What do you mean by a media trial? Dr. Shantanu Sen, I don't understand what you mean by a media trial. Raising the case of a minor girl's rape or possibly gang rape, is that a media trial? The fact that it is reported late, you know, pressure is what the family is saying, and the chief minister comes out and says, love affair gone wrong, pregnancy. Are you shaming the family? Are you trying to say this in front of the DGP so that the investigation goes in a certain direction? I am asking you this question: how can anybody, and least of all a home minister, chief minister of a state, begin to insinuate that there was something wrong with the girl? This is victim shaming, sir. In whichever language you call it, this is victim shaming.
Number one, media trial, because before the investigation is over.
Is media your over obsession, or is the child's justice more important, Dr. Shantanu Sen?
No, definitely it's important. She has also said it is only in Bengal where no culprit is excused. Each and every accused is brought behind the bar, even if he or she is having any connection to the ruling party. Can you cite a single example in any other
Dr. Shantanu Sen, I'm talking about a child. I'm talking about 14-year-old girl who has been possibly gang raped, allegedly gang raped, and she has been burnt, you know, because she's been cremated, and the murder, rape has been reported late, and the Chief Minister, Mr. Amit Malviya, comes out and says, love affair chilo, pregnant chilo. You know, if these are the kind of statements that are made, what is the intention?
No, certainly. You are telling wrong. You are telling lie, madam. You are telling lie.
আমি বাংলা বুঝতে পারি, আমি বাংলা কথা বুঝতে পারি, আমি শুনেছি ম্যাডাম কি বলেছেন, আমি সবকিছু শুনেছি, আমি বুঝতে পারি বাংলা, ঠিক আছে? আমাকে বলবেন না।
আপনি শুনেছেন, আমিও শুনেছি।
আমি শুনেছি।
আমার থেকে তো ভালো বুঝবেন না। You cannot understand better than me at least.
That is something that I can contest, but even if it isn't, you know, even if I'm lesser than you in understanding Bengali, I can understand what she says. But Amit Malviya, to begin to insinuate that it could have been a pregnancy, it could have been a love affair gone wrong, are we already victim shaming?
You know, Navika, I'm really appalled that somebody from the TMC actually thought it appropriate to come on national television and defend Mamata Banerjee's despicable statement. The fact is that as the Home Minister of State and also the Chief Minister, she should know that even if the girl had an affair or a pregnancy that went wrong as she alleged, there is no way a man 21-year-old could have had sexual encounter with a girl who's minor. He could not have murdered her. And for God's sake, we have minimum marriageable age and minimum age when people become adults in this country, unless Mamata Banerjee follows Sharia, which allows women to be raped and to be drawn into a sexual alliance when they start puberty or hit puberty. So clearly, Mamata Banerjee has erred on several aspects of legality, let alone morality, because honestly, I don't expect any moral standards from Mamata Banerjee. She is a woman who's a tyrant, who has presided over the genocide that followed in her state post the May 2021 results. There was wide-ranging forceful violence, people were murdered, maimed, women were raped, and all of them were done at the behest of TMC workers, and Mamata Banerjee looked the other way. So clearly, I know that she has no moral compass at all. She does not really care. In fact, as recent as 2 weeks ago, she had Anubrato Mandal, the man accused of the Rampur Haat violence, sitting in her car. She told the cops by just taking that man along that he should not be touched. And that is exactly what she did today when she spoke in favor of the...
And that is the worry, Dr. Shantanu Sen. Dr. Shantanu Sen, I'm nobody to pass a judgment. I'm nobody who's going to conduct the investigation. But may I please request you, if Miss Mamta Banerjee is watching the Newshour tonight, I hope she hears my voice, because woman to woman, journalist to a chief minister, I want to appeal to her that this is against the law. And I want to appeal to her from this now, what do I say? From this now little girl who's no longer in this world, that this is not the way a murder, a rape or a gang rape is investigated. Not with the chief minister stating the fact that this was a love affair gone wrong or possibly a pregnancy gone wrong. A minor child has gone through this. The family is still in state of shock. Please, this is not the way we treat children in this country. And she, as a mother of the entire state and the people of the state, least of all, should have fallen prey to any statement of this kind. I'll leave it at that. Dr. Shantanu Sen and Amit Malviya, thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour. Short break, coming back on the other side.
The news